Magandang umaga po. Maupo tayo lahat. President Fidel Ramos, Secretary Babe Singson, Secretary Jun Abaya, Secretary R.C. Balisacan, Chairman Francis Tolentino, of course, Mr. Ramonang, Attorney Luis Sison, Mr. Shadik Wahono, one of my mother's favorite generals, Jomag, si Magno, Mr. Dodik Marceno Utomo, Mr. Robert Vergara, Congresswoman Nick Lagdameo, Mayor Junjun Binay, Mayor Herbert Bautista, Mayor Edwin Olivares, Mayor Oscar Malapitan, Secretary Ping De Jesus, Project Team of the Metro Manila Skyway Stage 3, other government officials present, other guests, mga minamahal kong kabayan. Muli, magandang umaga po sa inyo lahat. Ngayong umaga, sama-sama po natin inilulunsad ang isang proyektong pihadong maghahatid ng ginhawa sa mga kalsada sa lungsod. Ang Metro Manila Skyway Stage 3 or MMS3. Bahagi po ito ng tinatawag nating Metro Manila Skyway System kung saan sa pamamagitan ng pagpapatayo ng elevated expressways ay may kukonekta na natin ang SLEX at NLEX o ang katimugan at hilagang bahagi ng Kalakang Luzon. Sa halagang mahigit 26 na bilyong piso, ikukonekta po ang lampas 14 na kilometrong kalsadang ito, ang Buendia at Balintawak. Hudyat ang paglulunsad natin ito ngayon sa pagsisimula na ng konstruksyon na ayon kay Secretary Jun Abaya ay talagang raratsada naman pagdating ng Abril ng taong ito. Inaasahan natin ang tuluyang pagkumpleto ng proyekto sa 2017 at malamang mamamasal kami ni President Ramos pag ito po ay nakumpleto na. Samantalang, mayroon naman pong accelerated construction target para sa June 2016. Oras na makumpleto, ano po ba ang maasahan natin benepisyo mula sa Metro Manila Skyway Stage 3 na ito? Maliwanag po, mababawasan ang traffic sa EDSA at sa iba pang pangunahing kalsada sa Kalakang, Maynila. Dahil madaragdagan ang kalsadang pwedeng tahakin patungo sa katimugan at hilagang bahagi ng lungsod. Tinatayang 55,000 sasakyan araw-araw ang ikaluluwang ng mga kalsadang ito. Siguro rin po, karamihan sa atin dumaan na sa matinding kalbaryo ng pagbiyahe mula Buendia hanggang Balintawak. Di po ba halos 2 oras pag minalas ang inaabot dito dahil sa siksikan ng mga kalsada? Kapag nabuksan na po itong MMS3, papatak na lang sa 15 hanggang 20 minuto ang biyaheng yan. Ang good news pa, makakapaghatid ang proyekto ito ng halos 6,000 na direktang trabaho at karagdagang 10 hanggang 12,000 indirect jobs sa panahon ng konstruksyon. Sa inisyal pong traffic na posibleng maidulot ito, malamang po ay may mga nag-aabang na rin kritiko na kokontra at magiging negatibo sa proyekto ito. Pati po sila mukhang mabibigyan na rin ng trabaho. Sa totoo lang po, hindi madali ang pinagdaanan natin para marating ang araw na ito. Isipin po ninyo, dekada 70 pa lang nang ilatag ang planong Noy tinawag nilang Manila North at Manila South Expressways. Dapat po aabot sa Carmen Rosales sa Pangasinan at Lucena sa Quezon ang mga kalsadang kaakibat ito. Hindi pa naman po yata malabo ang paningin ko, pero wala pa po tayong nadadat ng expressway sa Rosales at wala pa rin sa Lucena. Makalipas po ang mga dekada, ngayon pa lang tayo maglulunsad ng ikatlong bahagi ng Metro Manila Skyway na inumpisahan noong dekada 90. Ang tanong po, bakit nga ba napurnada ng ganitong katagal ang planong ito? Isa pong malinaw na dahilan. Ang Construction and Development Corporation of the Philippines noon na ngayon Philippine National Construction Corporation ay kulang sa kakayang gawin ang proyekto. Siyempre, kailangan nang maghanap ng iba pang katuwang upang matuloy ang pagpapatayo nito. Yung nga lang, may mga barikadang humarang sa katuparan nito. Ang Presidential Decrees 1113 at 1894. Mga batas na ayon sa mga salitang ginamit ng Pangulo noong mga panahong iyon ay tila isinasaad na isa ang PNCC sa mga dapat maging palagi ang partner sa konstruksyon ng proyekto. Ang masaklap pa rito, magdugtong ka lang ng kahit isang dipang konkreto sa orihinal na kalsada, mabibigyan ka na ng panibagong 30 taon na prangkisa nang wala ng partisipasyon o pahintulot ng Kongreso. Sa harap po ng constitutional at legal issues na ito, malinaw po ang ating ginawa. Humanap tayo ng solusyon na alinsunod sa lahat ng batas, lalo na sa saligang batas. Kinausap natin ang mga katuwang na kumpanya upang magkasundo sa implementasyon ng proyekto ito at para hindi na maipit pa ang benepisyong ihahatid nito sa mamamayang Pilipino. Ayaw na po nating ipasa sa susunod na administrasyon ang suliraning ito at iparanas pa sa kanila ang kalbaryong ating pinagdaanan dahil sa probisyon ng mga naturang batas. Sa kabila naman ng mga lubak at harang na kinakaharap natin upang marating ang araw na ito, hindi tayo natinag upang sama-samang humakbang pasulong. Talaga naman pong sulit ang anumang tagumpay na makakamit, lalo na kung pinaghihirapan. Kumbinsido tayong makakamtan natin ang patong-patong na positibong bunga ng yugtong ito ng Skyway. Mula sa masusulit na oras, pera at gasolina, hanggang sa dagdag trabaho at pag-arangkada ng komersyo at pambansang ekonomiya. Sa uli, tinutumbok nito ang ating layunin, ang itaguyod ang mga daan sa Kamaynilan bilang daluyan ng kaunlaran. Taos puso ang pasasalamat natin sa bawat individual at ahensyang nakiambag sa tagumpay na ito. Mula sa ating national agencies, local government units, hanggang sa pribadong sektor na naghahanda ng kanilang kapital. Sa kabila ng mga naranasang pagsubok, dahil desidido silang makatulong. Patunay kayo sa positibo at mabungang resulta ng pag-aambagan ng pampubliko at pribadong sektor. Naway patuloy tayong magbayanihan para iangat ang iisang bayan na ating ginagalawan. At ipakitang nasa loob o labas ka man ng Kamaynilan, bahagi ka ng isang malawakang strategiya para siguruhing walang Pilipinong maiiwan sa ating biyahe tungo sa malawakang kaunlaran. Sa ating po mga kababayan, humihiling naman po ako ng kaunting pasensya at pag-unawa. Malaking infrastruktura po ito. Sa pagtulog natin sa madaling araw, wala naman pong dambuhalang helicopter na biglang susulpot sa kalangitan at ilalapag na lang ang skyway na ito sa kalsada. At pagising natin ay kumpleto ng proyekto. Mahalaga po ang pakikisa ng lahat sa anumang adjustment ng ating gagawin para mabigyan daan ang konstruksyon nito. Inihiling ko rin ang support at kooperasyon ng ating mga LGUs, partikular na sa issue ng right of way. Para naman sa mga paulit-ulit na nagtatanong at sinasadyang magbulag-bulagan sa mga nararating na nating tagumpay, ito po ang daang matuwid. Hindi pinanday ng pantasya at mas lalong hindi gagawa na parang eksena sa isang pelikula. Totoo at konkreto mga proyekto ang hatid ng ating tuwid at mabuting pamamahala para sa kapakanan ng sambayan ng Pilipino. Anumang pilit ng ilang magpapogi at magpabida para sa pansariling interes lang ay wala pa rin makakapigil sa kolektibo nating pag-arangkada bilang isang bayan. Bawat takbang sa tuwid na daan ay nakatuon lamang sa direksyon kung saan higit na maiangat ang buhay ng mga kababayan nating matagal nang naitsapwera at napag-iwanan. Ito ang buong sigasig na isinusulong ng inyong pamahalaan, sama-sama ang lahat sa pagsulong at walang Pilipinong maiiwan. Magandang umaga po. Maraming salamat po sa lahat.
Skyway Stage 3 is one of the country's largest and most ambitious infrastructure projects. Privately built and funded by Filipino conglomerate San Miguel Corporation, this megastructure is an impressive feat of Filipino engineering, skill, and will. A 17.93-kilometer elevated expressway extending Skyway 1 and 2 from Buendia all the way to the North Luzon Expressway, it has 8 access points that traverse and connect Metro Manila's most populous cities: Makati, Manila, San Juan, and Quezon City. Skyway Stage 3 is the long-awaited solution to solving traffic, not just on EDSA, but also within major cities in Metro Manila. It will cut travel time from the South Luzon Expressway at Susana Heights in Muntinlupa to the Balintawak Toll Plaza of the North Luzon Expressway to just 20 minutes. Magallanes to Balintawak will take only 15 minutes from 2 hours. Balintawak Toll Plaza to Naiya will take 15 minutes, while Valenzuela to Makati will only take 10 minutes. Skyway 3 has been a massive undertaking, and not just for its sheer size and reach. Beset by multiple challenges even before it could start, the project epitomizes the commitment and dedication of San Miguel Corporation under its president Ramon S. Ang to deliver on a game-changing project that will benefit Filipinos for generations to come. Skyway Stage 3 had long remained in the drawing board after the construction of Skyway 1 in the 90s and Skyway 2 in the 2000s. When San Miguel acquired the concession for the Skyway system, it immediately set out to build Skyway 3. However, a competing proposal delayed the project by a few years. It finally broke ground in 2014. By the time construction went full blast, Metro Manila had dramatically changed. Communities and urban centers had risen around the original alignment, the Philippine National Railways train tracks, which resulted in numerous right-of-way issues. San Miguel also found that major utility lines like water, oil, and electricity will be hit if the original plan was followed, prompting the company to make some changes in the design of the elevated expressway to adapt to the current urban situation. This increased the cost of the project and delayed it even further. With rapid urban development over the last 20 years, traffic volume had also increased exponentially. Traffic patterns also changed. SMC began to untangle the myriad issues around the project. It had to incur additional costs for a longer and more complex alignment, including building a section over the San Juan River. During construction, right-of-way issues continued to hound the project, causing further delays and variations in designs, again leading to higher costs and a longer timeline. Through it all, San Miguel President Ramon S. Ang remained undaunted, determined to realize the dream of linking North and South Luzon and helping solve the decades-long traffic problem of Metro Manila, with no government guarantees or subsidies. It was under the administration of President Rodrigo Roa Duterte that the many right-of-way issues were slowly settled. While the company had to shoulder much higher costs for settling right-of-way issues, this pales in comparison to the benefits the project will bring to the country and to ordinary Filipinos. Meanwhile, San Miguel also reconstructed 3 major bridges along the Skyway 3 alignment. These include Concordia Bridge in Manila, Sevilla Bridge in Mandaluyong, and the San Juan Bridge. While not part of the Skyway 3 project, these old bridges had to be demolished and rebuilt as they had become unstable and unsafe over the years. San Miguel built stronger, wider bridges using modern construction technologies, improving carrying capacity and safety. The company also cleaned up rivers passing under these bridges to ensure efficient water flow. These were all done at no cost to the national and local governments. Before the project could be fully completed, a major redesign had to be done at the Skyway 3's northernmost end. The original endpoint, A. Bonifacio, was no longer feasible. In the last 20 years, traffic along EDSA in Balintawak had significantly increased. If motorists coming from Skyway 3 still had to go down on EDSA and pass through the old Balintawak cloverleaf to get to NLEX, the benefits of Skyway 3 would be negated. With the help of DPWH, San Miguel was allowed to make a final push. The company decided to extend Skyway 3 over EDSA Balintawak to end just right before the NLEX Toll Plaza, fulfilling the goal of seamlessly linking North and South Luzon. This decision also enabled San Miguel to connect both northbound and southbound lanes of Skyway 3 to C3 Road, providing access to and from Navotas, Caloocan, as well as Quezon City, San Juan, Makati, and Pasay. The project would, however, suffer further setbacks. On February 2020, a fire in Pandacan, Manila damaged 300 meters of the Skyway that was already completed. In March, the COVID-19 pandemic hit the Philippines.
The entire Luzon is under an enhanced community quarantine. A strict home quarantine will be observed in all households.
Construction of Skyway 3 ground to a halt. More than 2 months later, work slowly resumed. With the economy severely affected by the pandemic, San Miguel President Ramones Ang has committed to continue all major projects of San Miguel and invest in even larger infrastructure projects to generate jobs for millions of Filipinos and help boost the Philippine economy for the long term. Despite all the delays, SMC has committed to soft open the expressway to the public by December 2020. With this, the public can enjoy use of this game-changing engineering marvel. By then, it would have taken some 6 years to complete the project, 3 years more than the original schedule. Its original estimated cost of 40 billion pesos has also more than doubled. But for Ang and San Miguel, what's important is that this mega project that many once thought was impossible to build is finally a reality. And the Philippines is yet another step closer to a better tomorrow.